hello, and upper cupboard to you and yours. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. We have an Aussie episode. So this was inspired by Grounded Sap, who on his website has a Down Under Australia challenge, which I will post on the screen somewhere now. But I think he would have made that before some of the new pets came in, such as the emu, which gives the Team Australia lineup a bit more kick. And, you know, I feel like if anyone's going to do it, it's going to be me. So I bloody did it. So we have a koala, which is an obvious take. And this guy has a bulldog, which is an obvious cringe. Because every single person in this game is running bulldog. But look, I rant about that every video. It's not the time to do it. So that's a cassowary, you see, which isn't... Basically, I did some research. There's 3 countries that the cassowary is native to. The northeast coast, I'm from the southwest coast, the northeast coast of Australia has cassowaries indigenous to it. So shout out them. Cassowaries in. We're going ham. The toad? I brought the toad in. Now this video is going to be a bit of a lesson about Australia. And the kangaroo is obvious, right? Cane toads are not indigenous to Australia, but they were introduced. If you want to read a funny story, and you're not that cultured on history, have a look at the. By the way, how about that? Koalas going ham. Not enough. Who cares? We'll come back to the game later. Cane toads were introduced due to a livestock problem in Australia, thinking that cane toads would help preserve crops. For farming. Didn't work. Ended up completely destroying everything, and now cane toads exist in Australia. Anyway, enough of that. The cassowary is getting strong. Kangaroo's coming in. And we'll find the emu later, and we'll get a koala level. The koala isn't essential for this build, but it's about as Australian as it can get, right? Next thing that I will say is, you may be wondering, why am I wearing this horrendous outfit? It's because Australia's sporting colours are green and gold. And if you haven't seen Australia on the sporting stage, you probably don't watch cricket, since that's... Oh, it's an emu! Since that's about the only thing... it's about the only thing that we dominate at. We do punch above our weight sporting-wise. But not on a lot of the bigger sports. Soccer, we're not that crash hot. We make the World Cup, everyone gets excited. We lose either in the group stage or the next round. And by the way, blue ring octopus. Can you claim that something that exists in the ocean is native to Australia? You can, by the way. Check out the emu plays. Blue rings, especially where I'm from, blue ring octopus are very common off of the coast. I live on the coast, capital city. There's lots of blue rings around. My neighbor growing up had a blue ring in a jar. It was dead. Kind of savage when you think about it, but humans are weird creatures. Now, at some point, this is going to cut out. In fact, it's right now. So I'm going to pause and I'm going to load up I had to stop the recording. And I will do the same thing now, and I'll see you on the other side. Okay, we are back. I forgot what I was talking about, but yeah, a blue ring. At the moment, everything on this team is relatively indigenous to Australia. Platypus, you see it looking there. I thought about it. Platypus, it's on one of our coins, you know? Like, it's as Australian as it gets. Now, the emu and the kangaroo are the most Australian, in my opinion. Australians who watch, please feel free to tell me otherwise, but I think... By the way, emu strats with the kangaroo. Unreal. Australia has mad synergy in this game. Shout out Team Wood. Shout out Denmark, man. Because they're from Denmark, right? You can see, incredible statage. The emu and the kangaroo are on like our national emblems kind of thing, so they're definitely part of it. Koala, very much so associated with Australia. Cassowary is a bit of a stretch. Just a bit. But really, not really, because it's indigenous to us. You know? Let's talk about fear factor. And I know this is just a winding video, but look, it's just fun. Why am I pausing so long? It's a good time to go on a tangent. Out of these 5 pets, what's the scariest? Because Australia is known for, like, our scary animals. And it's exaggerated to an extent. There's just a lot of spiders around and stuff, like, and just don't go into the bush. And you'll be fine. So, what of these are the scariest animals in order? The scariest animal here is a blue ring. Because blue ring octopus will kill you quite easily. Now, you could just avoid the ocean, but, like, you can't just avoid the ocean your whole life. So the fact that a blue ring is out there, they are number one. Number two is a cassowary. Google them if you don't know. Them things are scary as hell. By the way, this cassowary is also scary as hell. This team can't even get close to it. So cassowary is number two. They're very large. I wonder how them and emus get along. Probably not very well. We had so much in reserve here. It's crazy. The synergy continues. So it's blue ring, it's cassowary, it's kangaroo. Because kangaroos won't mess with you. And we level up that purely for this reason, as you can see. Yep, thank you. Keep space for potential chocolate. Great plays by me. Kangaroos won't attack you unless it's specific circumstances. This guy's running somewhat of a Team Australia strat. The kangaroos, for the most part, are pretty chill. Like, they're all around, like, golf courses and, you know, like, cemeteries and stuff, and they just do their thing. They're super cute, super chill. Emus are scary, but also they're kind of scared. So, not that bad, as I should look to level emu here. And I do. And then the koala is last. That said, koalas spend most of their life high on eucalyptus leaves. Like, they're basically just stoners living in trees. But they are bears. So, like, don't think it's as cuddly as they seem. Because they'll attack. Speaking of attack, I'm like, do I win this here? My gut feeling is that I don't, unless the kangaroo gets really big. Although it gets 2 triggers, and it's going to get another trigger. And what am I talking about? Look at the synergy, man. You love to see it. Anyway, thanks for listening to my my list of the scariest animals. While I'm just, like, ranting here, because you see the synergy at this point, you don't really need my commentary on the strats. I recorded. Whoa! Yep. Oh, it's beautiful. It's a really cool run. I recorded this video down south. I went on a 4-hour drive to, like, a nice holiday place down on the southern western coast of Australia, and I saw so many emus and kangaroos on the way. And it really, like, I was planning on recording the video anyway, and it really brought the most out of it. By the way, he messed up my order, and it didn't even matter. Turn 13, this is a strong team. Level the kangi. And doesn't it just, yep, freeze that. Doesn't it just feel good when you have the perfect levels on the run? Like, my level, it's all perfectly exactly level 2 or 3. By the way, strong team, right? But it now gets more health because the emu is just causing all kinds, and you can see right here, we've closed out. That's Team Australia. Shout out to my Australian subs. I hope I provided some knowledge for people who aren't Australian. I can take off this horrendous outfit, and I can thank you for joining me. Quick hitter today. I hope you enjoyed it. Shout out Grounded Sap for putting this idea in my head, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.